The Curious Caterpillar. Once upon a time, in a lush green garden, there lived a curious little caterpillar named Carl. Carl was no ordinary caterpillar. He had an insatiable curiosity about the world around him. He often watched with wide eyes as butterflies danced through the air and dreamed of what it would be like to fly. One sunny morning, as Carl munched on a fresh green leaf, he heard a group of butterflies fluttering nearby. They were talking about their exciting adventures and how they could soar high above the garden. Carl felt a pang of envy. "I wish I could fly too," he sighed. Carl's best friend was a wise old ladybug named Lucy. Lucy noticed Carl's wistful look and landed beside him. "What's wrong, Carl?" she asked. "I wish I could fly like the butterflies," Carl replied. "But I'm just a caterpillar." Lucy smiled warmly. "You know, Carl, every caterpillar has a special journey. It's not about where you are now, but where you're going." Carl thought about Lucy's words, but still felt unsure. One day, he decided to seek out advice from the insects he admired. His first stop was the graceful dragonfly, who hovered near a pond. "Excuse me, dragonfly," Carl called out. "How do you fly so effortlessly?" The dragonfly smiled and said, "It took me many days of practice and patience. Every stage of life brings its own beauty. Embrace the process, and you'll discover your own way to shine." Encouraged by the dragonfly's words, Carl continued his journey, asking a bumblebee, a grasshopper, and even a hummingbird for advice. Each insect shared their wisdom about embracing change and the importance of patience. As the weeks passed, Carl felt a change within himself. He started spinning a cozy cocoon, a new chapter of his life. Though he felt nervous and unsure, he remembered the words of encouragement from his friends. Days turned into weeks, and finally, Carl emerged from his cocoon. He felt different, lighter and more vibrant. To his amazement, he had transformed into a beautiful butterfly with shimmering wings. Carl fluttered his wings with joy and soared into the sky. The garden looked even more enchanting from above. He flew gracefully among the flowers and trees, feeling the freedom he had always dreamed of. One day, Carl returned to the garden where he had once been a curious caterpillar. He landed near Lucy, who was waiting for him. "Lucy, look at me!" Carl exclaimed. "I can fly now!" Lucy smiled proudly. "I knew you could do it, Carl. You trusted in yourself and embraced the journey." Carl realized that Lucy was right. The journey of becoming a butterfly had been just as important as the destination. He thanked all the insects who had helped him along the way and promised to share his story with other curious caterpillars. From that day on, Carl flew high and spread joy throughout the garden, always remembering the value of patience, growth, and believing in oneself. And so, Carl's story became an inspiration to all who dreamed of reaching for the sky, reminding them that with patience and perseverance, they too could achieve their dreams. And they all lived happily ever after.